What's good, everybody? We're back. What's good, bro? How we doing?
I'm living. We had a good show. I got 3 out of 4 totals right. I'm still convinced I got all 4 right, but I'll wear one loss.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. I didn't have a great weekend. My birds always get it done, though. I just gotta have faith in them.
Bro, dude, I think I said double digits. I was all over your birds in every way, shape, and form. Your defense was too much for the Rams. It wasn't even close.
Yeah. The back door was sick, though.
I get it.
Yeah.
I was all over and over.
What do you think? What do you make of this spread this weekend, bro? It feels big to me, but I understand, the Commanders are dog shit against the run. We already torched them twice this year running the ball, but we did lose the second game.
There's so many conflicting systems. So, they've now been on the road, I want to say, for 4 games in a row. Anyone that's, entered the playoffs in 4, they're on their 4th road game. I think they're 0-7. So, you got that system in your back pocket. The one they have in their pocket, apparently, is when teams have met in the playoffs. If they're going 0-2, they don't always win, but they cover.
Honestly, I love the fact that we lost to the Commanders last game. If we were 2-0 against them,
that would make sense.
It would be miserable. It would be like we're definitely going to lose.
That was a good game too.
Yeah, well, it was
you guys
encouraging. It was encouraging because we dominated the game, and then we let all the bullshit late, and it was. And also, I think Devontae Smith dropped the pass to seal the game. Jalen was out of the game; he was injured. He dropped that pass to basically seal the game, and then, Jaden Daniels did his thing, and they won late.
Yeah. I was gonna say you guys controlled it early, but then lost. I know that sounds like an oxymoron, but and we'll get into the other game next. I don't know if I've just gotten lucky or if I'm actually calling the fate in the public of totals. I agree that the world is on the Drayden train, and you guys have been putting up points, so I really I like under 47.5. I can't believe how low that total is. How's that total not 52 after what Washington and your defense is better than Detroit's?
Yeah, so let's look at the game on Bet Openly. So we got right now Eagles are -6, which I'm seeing 6.5 at a lot of places. So Bet Openly -6, -104. Commanders +6, +104. Commanders +255 on the money line. Over under 47.5. I'll tell you one thing right now. I'm gonna give away what I like, bro. You can tell me what you think.
Let's hear it.
But I think this is the buy low spot of this century on Jalen Hurts passing yards. Like, if you go back and look, the over under is it's around 179 to 182, depending on the book. You go back and look at last week. A.J. Brown dropped a 45-yard TD pass. Devontae Smith dropped a big play that remembers the helmet hit. They got the flag for it, but it didn't help Jalen's passing yards because the was ruled incomplete. Then Dallas Goedert gets a screen pass for a near touchdown, and that's called back. And then Jalen ran for a 45-yard TD. It was just the circumstance of the game that was the reason why he didn't have a ton of passing yards. I think the Commanders stacked the box. I think he could have – I also like his over on longest pass. I think it's like 33 or 34 yards, the number. I think Commanders stacked the box trying to take Saquon out of the game. And I think big plays down the field are going to be live. Win or lose on the Eagles side, I don't like the spread. I'm not really touching the Eagles -6. A lot of people tell me that's still the right side, but I don't feel confident. We can be up fucking 10 and there's a backdoor cover. I see it happen every single time. But I love the over on Jalen Hurts passing yards. I think this is the perfect spot. It's the buy low spot of the century. 180. You telling me Jalen Hurts can't get – and the weather I think will be better than last week. You can't get 180-plus yards at home here, Plus, if the Commanders are competitive, then he really has to throw the ball. I think the risk is we're up so big early, and then we're not. He doesn't need to air it out as much. But even in those scenarios when we're up, they're going to stack the box to stop the run, and Jalen can have a 40, 50, 60-yard play down the field. It just comes down to some luck, right? No pass interference, no helmet to helmet, no drop catches. If those things don't happen, he's gonna go way over this number.
Yeah, so I like to fade the public on that narrative for Jalen. The only thing that makes me hesitant is I like the under in this game. So I don't want to cheer for yards when I'm cheering for an under. I want a lot of running. I want a lot of 2-3 first down punts.
It's also a super low number, bro.
It's crazy. 180 is almost disrespectful to the home.
The whole narrative of Jalen not being on the run as much and not being as mobile, I get that could take away some of his mobility before a big throw, but it's also a reason to be in the pocket and throwing down.
I thought you were going to be a sicko. I went straight to anytime TDs. I thought you were going to be a Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts, both quarterbacks going back and forth on their feet.
Can't do it.
You ain't going to do it?
Nah, my Birds defense ain't going to allow Jaden Daniels to walk through the end zone, bro.
Oh, my God. Really? Dude, the kid opens it up. He has fast receivers.
Yeah. I just think that out of all the player props I've looked at, that screams the most value to me. Like, again, it's literally buying so low. What's every narrative? You're a narrative guy. What's every narrative right now? The Eagles' pass offense is fucked. It's terrible right now. They can't throw the ball. Jalen's the weak link. I'm telling you, this is the spot where you could go up to 275 plus yards and get 8-1. You're telling me 275 yards, 8-1 on a 40 total
against Washington's defense too. I know the only thing is, just be careful, Matty. Your boys do really well when you sell them. Don't buy them. Don't do that to yourself. You're going to kill yourself.
I'm not buying them. I'm buying the pot. If anything, I'm selling them because Jalen throws for over 250 or over 200, they lose every game. When he throws for under 200, they win because they're in a run scenario with a lead. So, if anything, taking Jalen to get a lot of passing yards is kind of selling the Eagles in a way.
All right. Okay.
Look at this. So, Jalen Hurts, 200 plus yards, plus 145, 225 plus 270, 250 plus 470, 250 yards at 5-1, near 5-1. And then I get 275 plus yards at plus 800. What happens if the Commanders come out and go up big? You're telling me they ain't smacking?
I think what the underlying narrative there is that the Eagles are going to run for two reasons. One, because they can, and two, to keep the ball out of Washington's hands.
Yeah. And what they do last game early, they come out, throw the ball 3 straight times because everyone's expecting the run. I'm just saying when the team is expecting the run and they're going to load the box, all it takes is some big plays down the field and you're getting chunks real quick.
Dude, AJ and Devonta can eat.
Yeah. Dallas Goedert.
Dude, I'm just being a
sick out of the backfield too is live. Like we haven't seen some screens in a while. Like I'm just saying the numbers are super low to me.
The over-unders are interesting. Like there's a lot of narratives involved, but dude, the Eagles team total is plus 110 at over 27.5. How would this Commanders team? I mean, I got 27 is just like, what? Is that really, you're really just controlling the whole game? You're not, I don't know. This is.
What did you say? What was it?
Plus 110 at 27.5.
What's 27.5? The Eagles total?
Eagles 27.5 plus 110. Commanders 21.5 plus 120 to the over.
Yeah, I don't know. The Eagles, they'll screw you late in so many ways. Whether they give up the backdoor cover on a regular game spread, on a team.
Are they going to let the Commanders score
total? They'll have 20. They'll have 24 points, and they'll have a breakaway touchdown, and they'll knee the ball, or Saquon will go down, or Jalen will knee it. Like I've just seen it too many times. All they care about is winning, bro. They don't care about nothing else.
Yeah, that's the right thing. This is to get to the Super Bowl. Are they letting the Commanders score more than 21.5?
I think so.
So you like the over in this game?
Yeah.
Give me a score, Maddie.
28-24 Birds.
28-24. So that's both those overs. One's plus 120 and one's plus 110.
I don't know how you can't like 6 points in this game, dude. Like, I was blown away. It was 5.5, and then I've seen it at 6.5. Like, I understand the Commanders suck against defending the run, but like, you're literally, even if they get beat down, they come back late. Like, we've seen it in this exact matchup. It's like you got to really beat this team to cover the 6. Like, you got to be in a position where they just have no life left. You're just gonna get a backdoor cover.
What's interesting is they're seeing the Commanders went to Florida, right? Then they went into a dome. So they haven't seen them in the cold where your Eagles were in the cold. But, like, that's how the Commanders always play. So, like, I don't think they're going to be overly uncomfortable in Philly.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to see what the weather's looking like. Let me take a look real quick. So what's your official game pick? If you had to take a spread, which side are you on?
Yeah. I think I'm going to go Commanders plus 6. I like your Eagles to win this game in a close one. I just don't see a miracle how Commander, people are going to hate to hear me say this, so hear me out. It sucks, but hear me out. I do like fading what everyone wants, and I'm going to get into that in the next game too. It drives me nuts. The Eagles, not for their success, but for their fan base. You guys are in the top 3 hated teams, right? Cowboys, Eagles, Chiefs.
Our fan base is number 1 hated easily.
Okay.
Because our fans are scumbags, bro. Let's be honest. We're complete scumbags, but
so the whole world wants.
Yeah, when you go to Philly, bro, that's how it is.
Dude, you're not going to believe me, but I swear to God, when I went there for that game, everyone was nice to me.
Yeah,
the guys were dicks. There were like some tools, like little baby dicks during like the tailgates, but everyone in the bars and everyone in the stadium was like actually cool. I mean, I was with 7 dudes. There were some big guys, but they were just cool. Like, we weren't talking shit. We were like there to buy drinks. We're having fun. So, the only thing that makes me hesitant is the whole world wants the Commanders to win. That's what makes me hesitant. This is the cute story of all the stories. Like, again, people like Josh Allen too. We'll get into that in a second. But
yeah, I don't see. I'm not scared about losing this game. I'd be scared about covering
the 6. I get it. No, I would just say, like, everyone wants, like, the sweetheart team is the Commanders, where the Bills are more like, not the sweetheart team. It's just a different kind of anti. The villain, the hero into the villain.
I think people want to see. I mean, people definitely want to see the Bills win, but I think Bills Eagles is a sick matchup.
I think it's a sick matchup too.
I don't Chiefs. People are like, Eagles fans like, nah, we want a revenge game against the Chiefs. I'm like, nah, I'm good on that. I just want to play the Bills.
Dude, I wanted the revenge game against the Chiefs. That didn't work out so hot.
Yeah.
I wish I was holding a ring more than I holding a revenge match.
Yeah, it's just something about playing Mahomes. Like, and also that they're just luck boxes, bro. Like, Josh Allen at least gets unlucky. The Chiefs don't get unlucky.
Plus, it's in a dome too. You don't want Mahomes in the dome.
Yeah, for sure.
That motherfucker. So I'm gonna go hierarchy just for people listening because they're hard-earned money.
Yeah.
My favorite play in this game is under 47.5. Second to that, I am leaning on this plus 6. I just don't think it's enough, though. I don't think it matters, but I'll still take the plus 6 just because they're hanging it there. I know it's gone to 6.5. I know it's gone to 5.5.
Yeah.
I'm just torn. I don't know if the square money is going to be on the better team minus 6 under a touchdown, or if the square money is going to be on the sweetheart Commanders and everything that's been happening to them lately. I just really hate having money on the
Yeah.
up and coming Commanders. I think they look better because Detroit was due to implode, man. They had no one left on their defense.
Yeah, I mean, Jared Goff threw fucking 3 picks, dude. Like, you're not winning a playoff game with 3 picks.
No. It's exactly. And dude, I think we
Even
said
with
it on the
that,
last show.
the Lions ran for 200 on them. Like,
They
3
ran
TDs
for
round.
no, you guys are gonna run on them. And dude, I'll say this. I kind of kept saying it, and I hope you all listened. I said you should be selling Detroit. Excuse me, you should be selling the Vikings, not buying Detroit.
Yeah, no, I
The
agree.
Vikings had 2 key losses versus Detroit. Everyone's hyped on Detroit now, but the reality was the Vikings just weren't that good after that Rams loss. So that was when I see that, Washington's pretty high in people's books right now. So I like the under better because I think their offense is just getting too much respect. And I feel like this line's hanging a little bit. I expected a 49.5. I really expected a 49.
I'm starting to talk myself into the Eagles -6, honestly, because like when you really look at some of these previous games, like this Commanders defense might be one of the worst defenses to make it to an NFC Championship game. I mean, it's pretty bad. Like even last week, yeah, they got the 3 interceptions, but is that more on Jared Goff? Wait, it was 4 interceptions because Jameson Williams threw 1 too. So it comes down to like bad play calls, bad turnovers, and even with all that, they threw for 320. They ran for 200. Like
Yep.
this Commanders defense is terrible, bro. In Philly, I mean, we should. I don't know how. I'm starting to sell myself on Eagles -6. I don't know if I'm going to take them or not. I do like the Eagles to win the game. As I told you guys earlier, my favorite play of the game: Jalen Hurts over 180 passing yards, and ladder that shit up. Ladder it up. I'm going to read it off again because we got some more people here now.
Please.
All right. So I'm definitely playing this full ladder. Jalen Hurts, 200 plus passing yards, plus 145, 225 plus 270, 250 plus 470, 275 plus 800. Look for Commanders that are going to load the box, big play action, big plays down the field. What did Jalen finish with?
Can you ladder Saquon down? Can we do Saquon only getting like 60 yards rushing?
I saw that, dude. I saw he was -450 to go for 100 on the ground. Is that fucking wild?
What?
I swear to God, dude, his over is 130.
So, can you take?
I don't probably a one-way bullshit market, but that's how favored he is to cross 100 on this team.
That's nuts.
I don't think we've ever seen. So I'm pretty sure 130 is the highest Russian prop we've ever seen, either in the playoffs or ever. I don't remember, but I saw some crazy stat on that 100 is like 130 and a half is his total. Let me see something here.
What did Commanders win close games? That's why I was showing Kevin's.
Yeah.
I shared a graphic. But again, guys, just be careful when you get this late in the season. Numbers don't lie. Liars use numbers. You can pretty much find a reason to take both teams. There's enough systems and data when you dig. So I don't hate the play. I'm just realize that there's enough ways to chop a pie.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, Jalen had 128 passing yards last game, but he was 15 of 20. AJ dropped a 45-yarder. Devontae drops probably like a 30-yarder. Goddard's
I don't mind. I like the buying low.
Yeah, it's probably about 100 yards in missed opportunities from last game. Plus, they had a perfect game script to run the ball. They led the entire game except like really early in the first. And Jalen ran for a 45-yarder in that game. So.
I need you to find me the alternative under for Saquon. I need Saquon 85 rushing yards. He'll have it.
You win that all game, and then he just breaks a 70-yarder. Yeah.
Any props that you like, Maddie? I'm going to give you one that you're going to hate, but
go ahead.
I actually want to make Maddie really uncomfortable because I like texting him and bullying him when he's stressing. I'm laughing. I'm gonna back to back it. I lost the last one, guys, so I'm gonna back to back it. Jaden Daniels to have the first touchdown with his feet. I think your secondary is way better. So what Jaden still ran a lot, guys, but the Lions defense was leaving Swiss cheese holes. Plus 1444. I think the Commies' best chance, they were down 7-0 in the last game. These are significantly juiced the other way to the Eagles. I think the Commanders get the first touchdown in this game. That's what I'm going to make Maddie uncomfortable with. And their secondary is good enough that they're going to be locking people up, and Jaden's going to have to run it in. 14-44.
Fair enough. Well, I gave you my plays. Any last plays before we move to the Bills game?
Yeah, I'll give one more. Player props. Oof. I'm trying to pull one. I'm going to go rushing yards. Brian Robinson, excuse me, under 35.5. This one it's weird. Him and Eckler's only at 20 yards. What is that, like fucking 4 or 5 carries? It's crazy. Yeah. That one seems low to me, but 35.5 is insane. The Eagles front is goddamn. What's the homie's name that I played a blackjack with his mom? Your D tackle. Yeah, Carter.
Yeah. Jalen Carter is a monster.
Carter. I think the Eagles control this line in the center. I think while like Jaden Daniels is around the outside, they're gonna have to run a bunch of schemes. Scary Terry's impossible to guard, so he'll get some. But yeah, I'm gonna sell to Jaden Daniels first touchdown. Then I'm gonna go Brian Robinson under 35.5 yards. I think he just, after 5 or 7 carries and having 5 or 7 yards, they're gonna abandon him. This is going to be a game that does not have nearly as many possessions. So, yeah, that's where I'm at.
Interesting.
I just think you guys completely control that line in the front, especially in the center.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the Bills game. Bills at Kansas City.
You go first, brother.
Yeah, the Chiefs are up to it's -1.5 now. So Chiefs -1.5 at home, over under 48.5. Both these totals pretty similar numbers. We've seen this shit happen. Bills, Chiefs. Bills win in regular season. Josh Allen plays well. Josh Allen plays well no matter what against the Chiefs, win or loss. He plays well. Am I crazy to think this is the year the Bills get through the Chiefs in the postseason? Because I like the Bills, but again, it's scary as hell betting them.
You know what's scary is that, obviously Mahomes, they want to win this game, but they go in with nothing to lose, kind of not nervous, They're home. They haven't done a whole lot to get here every fucking year. I can't believe the guy's 7 for 7 on AFC championships. And I don't know. I want to say the Bills are in a good place mentally. So you guys hate this because I know you want to have fun. I don't want to take the fun out of gambling. This is my favorite play of the weekend. It's the under 48.5. I actually like the team total for the Chiefs under even more, but sometimes the team totals are over juiced. I don't like that sometimes they're 20% width, so I won't bet them. I'll take the game total instead. I've been thoroughly unimpressed with the Chiefs offense against multiple teams now, against multiple games. And I'm not saying the refs are not going to call plays for Mahomes because everyone's focusing on it. I think we all live in a bubble in social media, but I do think it's going to be called fairly this game. And the Chiefs offense looked like dog shit without some of those penalties. Basically got them 7 points versus a punt on one of those penalties, and the other one would have been 3rd and long and turned into first down. Those were really key roughing the passer bullshit calls. I am just thoroughly unimpressed with this Chiefs offense. And on the flip side, I do think the Bills are going to have some scaries. I think they're going to be a little conservative. I don't think they're going to look as good as they did on Baltimore. So I like the Bills to win this game, guys. Oh, it feels square. It does feel square. There's so many more tickets and money on the Bills and the lines locked in. I think the books get fat if the Chiefs win and cover. It
Yeah.
makes me sick, but I think they do.
Yeah. I like so I have a player prop. I love James Cook here over 55.5 rushing yards. You saw right when the postseason started, the Bills started just running the ball a
They're
lot.
feeding them, dude.
People are feeding him, and guess what? When you Patrick Mahomes on the other side of the field, you want to tick the clock. You want to keep him on the fucking bench. James Cook, 55.5, too little yards to me. He went for 67 last game. He went for 120 against Denver. He was cooking,
I like this. I like this play a lot.
Yeah, so I like his over. I think you can maybe even, if you want some good plus money, maybe you look at Ladrin. Let me take a look here because now I'm curious.
While you look that up, Maddie,
Yeah.
I like Cook to get a good amount of the run pass or the run options where Allen and him go to the same side. They're all keyed off Allen. Their defense is good too. That's why I like this under so much. The Chiefs' fucking defense is good. The only defense I have better than is the Eagles.
Yeah.
And I've been saying this for 6 weeks.
James Cook, 80 plus yards, or no, 70 plus is plus 165, 80 plus yards plus 250, 90 plus 400, 100 plus yards 6-1.
You're sick.
Yeah, nah.
This is a stingy offense or defense.
That's not a ladder I like. The Jalen ladder I like. This is a simple over 55 yards type of bet for me.
I'd let you ladder it a little. I could see him getting 75.
Yeah, maybe up to 80 or something.
I think they're going to key off of Allen here. Allen's a fucking hog, and I really like the run option, getting Cook some handoffs that get him some decent one-on-ones and some 15, 20-yard runs. This is a very stingy Chiefs offense or defense, though. I'm going to say that. It's fucking terrible, but it is.
Yeah.
Where do you lean on the game, Maddie? Where do you lean on the total?
I lean Buffalo in the under.
That a baby.
Like maybe 24-20.
I've never been emotionally tied to a non-team of mine. I really want the Bills to get over this hump.
I do too. I like Josh Allen.
I really want them to get over this hump.
Yeah.
Maddie, cover your ears. I don't have a lot of emotional attachment to who wins the Washington Philly game. I want Maddie's team to win for him, but I don't really give a fuck, if I'm being honest. I kind of want Allen to get over the hump. I kind of want Allen to have it. And I don't like that. I don't like that feeling because books prey off our emotions. They fucking prey off our emotions.
Yeah. Amari Cooper anytime plus 550, bro.
Has he not done shit?
Lock that in.
Is it one-sided? Is it one-sided? Will they let you take no?
Oh, no. I mean, not on these big sports books. I mean, I'm sure that, yeah.
No, we do. I just wasn't sure because that doesn't even seem that high. Shouldn't Amari Cooper be like fucking +7, +9?
Yeah. That's just any time, yeah.
Okay. But so I'm big on this under, dude. I actually think this is going to be a very different game than the game we saw out of. Remember, let's not forget this, guys. I think Baltimore had one of the top, if not the top, but it might have been the top rush defense. And Allen and them still got theirs. Now, mind you, they had some big pass plays and all that, but that shows that the Bills are going to be able to move this ball. So I do like that. I really like this under, though, because I don't think the Chiefs – I love the Chiefs team total under. And the reason I like the Chiefs team total under, for y'all not paying attention, even though it's overjuiced, is I do think even if they find a disgusting way to win this game, they find a disgusting way to win it, like 2017. Chiefs. So that's where I'm torn on the under in the game and the Chiefs team total under. I'll probably have money on both.
Yeah. Fair enough. I like the under. I think it went from 47 to 48.5.
Yeah, I just think people were betting the Mahomes Allen named the battles, what Allen just did against. It's gonna be similar atmosphere, cold. He'll be fine. So final answer, Matty. You got Philly Bills.
I got Philly versus the Bills.
Fuck, I want to give you the same answer. Yeah, I just think too many people want the sweetheart Jaden Daniels, and I just don't think it's happening. I want it to happen, but I just don't think it's happening. One dog, one favorite sounds right to me. Oh, I said it earlier, but guys, and again, I don't want to mislead y'all, and I don't want to talk too much. I would not be surprised if my money winds up on the Eagles because the line just sticks and Washington bets pour in. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles make the rookie look like a rookie. I mean that, and that's why I like him. His over and rushing. He's going to have a lot different looks. He's not going to be as comfortable in that pocket. It's not going to look the same. This is a very different scheme, very different secondary. So I think I'm going to ride with you, Matty.
Hey, by the way, one prop of the Eagles game I didn't mention.
Please.
It kind of correlates with Jalen, obviously. But have you ever seen A.J. Brown at fucking 61 yards as a total?
Oh.
Again, that comes down to Jalen only throwing for 130 last game and all these pedestrians through the air. But, like, this is a number one receiver. That's one catch for him if the Commanders stack the box. You know, he can literally have a breakout catch. He dropped a 45-yarder last game in the end zone.
I get it.
145-yard catch drops in the end zone. So all I'm saying is this is the buy low spot on the Birds receivers, on Jalen through the air. You know, even if Saquon gets his, there can still be enough possessions for these totals to go over through the air.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. The only thing I'm saying is, oh man, I think the books make their money here on Eagles covering, Bills winning under. I think people are going to be on a lot of props looking for a lot of fun. I'm convinced the props are keeping the books on because they've been getting smoked so much by favorites lately. One favorite, one dog, both unders makes the books fat. And a lot of unders on props.
Yeah. AJ,
it is low, though.
AJ, two tutties for AJ, bro.
What is that going to pay you, sicko?
11-1. You know what Saquon Barkley's 2 touchdown number is?
What is it, fucking even money?
It's not that bad.
Plus
200, bro.
Plus 200?
Yeah. I mean, considering the Detroit running backs had 3 touchdowns against Washington last week, and Saquon's already touched them for 4 TDs this year. Honestly, plus 200 is not the worst number.
No, it's not bad at all.
TDs both games.
Not will be that many points in this game.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I just think this is AJ's game. He's his ass on the sideline reading that book, being quiet. Everyone talk about how they don't throw the ball. This is the Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown.
I don't know AJ Brown that well. Was the book calming him down because he wants to be a loudmouth and he's mad even though you guys are winning?
Nah, he does that shit anyways. I think he's good. He's legitimately being a team player. Like, he knows that what's on the line. Like, you know, he knows but that's what I'm saying. This is his time. This is where his number's getting called, bro. And plus, he can't say shit because when they do throw him the ball, he drops it in the end zone. So this is his game to make up for that. And they're going to stack the box against Jalen, and they're going to air it out. AJ Brown ladder, Jalen Hurts ladder, AJ Brown 2 tutties. I'm sprinkling.
The only thing I'm afraid of, I'm afraid that Jalen's afraid to throw. And he was running a lot, dude.
He ain't running. He's banged up. He ain't running.
I know, but he was running, even though he's sliding after like 1 yard.
But he's still looking down the field. A lot of times when he runs, it's to escape pressure and try to throw the ball.
No, I know.
He's genuinely not trying. I mean, that 45-yard rushing touchdown was sick, but like, he's genuinely scrambling to make a big play down the field. Like, he's not like.
Are you on both unders with me, or be honest? Which game do you think's going over?
I'm on the Chiefs under. I'm not on the Eagles.
Oh, you're on the Eagles over. That's right. You said 28-24.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not necessarily on it, but yeah, I'm not on the under for sure.
Okay. No, I get it. I mean, yeah, it feels like a really weird under. It feels way too low. The way all the props and all the yards, it's like, how are they going to hold the Eagles to under 28? The over-under is 27.5, and it's plus money to the over.
Yeah.
They're going to hold them in the red zone? They're going to make you guys kick some field goals? Fuck, we haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah.
Well, shit. My favorite prop is Jaden to make Maddie uncomfortable, but then the Eagles to pull away after that. Might be live betting the Eagles once Washington goes up 7-0.
Yeah.
Favorite bet. Oh, man, I hope this is not just my Chiefs' anger and hate getting the best of me. It's definitely the under in that game, but I think it's the Chiefs' team total under. I don't think they do shit. They didn't do shit against Houston without those penalties.
Yeah.
I think it's a defensive game.
I'm gonna do a total recap on my plays for both games.
Do it.
Jalen Hurts over 181 passing yards. Ladder him up 200, 225, 250, 275. 275 is 8-1. Then I'm gonna go AJ
8-1?
8-1 on 275, bro. Not even 300.
You're
8-1 on 275. This is the Jalen Hurts that had 350 in the Super Bowl last year. Okay, it all comes down to game script, is how you're gonna either hit that or get killed on it. Secondly, I'm going in the Bills Chiefs or AJ Brown 2 touchdowns. I'm a sprinkle plus 1100, and I like the AJ Brown ladders as well, over 60 yards and then all the way up. And then and again, everyone that's saying I'm a biased Eagles fan, betting that shit isn't necessarily betting on the Eagles. A lot of times they're losing or from behind when those numbers are racked up, or it's just the games, or it's just the Commanders are selling out to stop the run. But again, betting on Jalen and the offense, or betting on Jalen and the receivers isn't necessarily betting on the Eagles, because if everything's going perfect, we're just running the ball down their throat and winning by double digits anyways. So I'm not taking the Eagles minus the points. I like the Commanders with the points, if I'm being honest. And then in the Bills-Chiefs game, I'm going to ride the under with Gino. I like that a lot. Did I give a prop? Yeah, I gave I like James Cook over 55 yards. That number is too small. Cook over
Give him the
yards.
first touchdown of that game. Damn, I didn't pull that up. Let's sneak in one more thing.
I like James Cook on that one too. His first touchdown.
Okay.
First touchdown.
Let me pull it up real quick. There's some good ones. Oh God, these lines at odds are beautiful.
Wrong game. Fuck.
Cook is plus 944 for your first touchdown.
That's a great number, bro. I'm in on that.
944. Should I ride with you?
Yeah. Plus, I like the Bills early, bro.
Oh, dude, Maddie, we just found it. Maddie, that's our one together. Cook. Dude, I'm telling you, they're going to be queuing the whole team off of Allen after what Allen did, rushing the ball up the middle in short situations against Baltimore.
Like he's about to cook them, bro.
Cook's going to dive at 944 on the first TD.
Yeah.
I don't like Xavier Worthy's plus 1333 on the first TD. Kareem Hunt was getting a lot of carries too. At 1100, it's not bad. Damn, these are wild.
Yeah.
9 players. Oh. All right, my dude. I feel like we're mostly aligned.
Good luck to the chat this weekend. Hopefully everyone makes some cash. I'm a game time decision, by the way. If I'm going to Philly, bro, I don't know if I'm going. I'm going to be honest. I'm gonna decide tomorrow, dude.
If your boys win, are you going to the Super Bowl?
No, I would much rather stand in front of my TV and have a Super Bowl party than go to a Super Bowl and pay $1 million to be there. And then, like, bro, I'm a simple guy, dude. Give me a big screen TV. Give me like some of the dogs.
I get it.
Hear me out. Shit.
Hear me out.
I like going to fights in person because that's a different type of
I get it.
But unless I'm like good ass seats, like the only reason I'm even considering going to Philly this weekend is because I have box seats in a suite. But I'm still gonna freeze my ass off, right? I'm a South Florida dude now. Okay, I'm gonna go to Philly where it's 0 degrees when I can watch this thing in South Florida. I'm 50-50 right now.
The only thing I'll say when I went to the Super Bowl last year for the Niners is I like Super Bowl party on my TV too, except if the Super Bowl is in a team in a city with a casino. And Harris is right down. Harris is right downtown in New Orleans.
Oh, it's in New Orleans this year.
Yeah, Harris is right there.
What'd
you say?
The Super Bowl's in New Orleans this year?
Yeah, so you got Harris right there on
the. I had 2 Annie Ann stores in New Orleans. We sold them, but they were one store was at the Riverwalk Mall across the street from the Harris. So I was like rolling pretzels, and then on my break, I would go over to play some tables.
You're sick. That's the only thing. If it was the Niners, you ain't stopping me from going.
Yeah, the Harris is sick though. It's been a minute since I've been to NOLA, bro. I'm telling you, I had 2 businesses in NOLA. It's a different world in NOLA though. Like it's a different environment in that
Bro, I
area.
saw a dude get robbed with a shotgun at 4 a.m. I was in a bar drinking. This is long before marriage, long before kiddos. I was getting blacked, and it was like 4 a.m. I don't even really remember because I was so drunk. Dude slides up in a freaking minivan with the sliding door, pulls out the shotgun, and robs this dude. Like, not me.
It's like the movie Town.
A couple feet away from me.
That's a great movie.
And they called, I think they got a purse or a wallet. I don't even remember. I was too drunk. And the cops like came and like didn't even really give a fuck. Like they were just like, and what? Like, what do you want us to do?
Yeah, fuck. By the way, is my Saquon ticket good, bro? Because I can cash it February 9th is the date I can cash it. And I don't think the markets are even open. Like, they're not even taking offensive players.
No. Maddie, when's the next UFC fight? In Vegas.
I don't know. Why?
That's when you should go. You should go, and that ticket pays for your trip.
It's got to be after February 9th, though.
Yeah, I'm saying, when's the next UFC fight in Vegas? If it's, let's say it's March 1st, then you get to go to Vegas, cash your ticket, and that's
for fucking March 1st. I'm going to get my 30 on the 9th.
I'm just saying, fly it, make it a trip.
Right? I'm telling Circa to book me a room. I'm staying for one day, getting my 30K and getting the fuck out of there.
All right.
Yeah. So we'll see. I got to look at the dates of everything. But all right, well, go Birds, go Bills. See everyone at the cash counter.
Later, bro.
Peace out, bro.
See you, homie.